That's got to be one of the ugliest Spider-Mans I think I have ever seen. I kind of want it.
Tracey's Basement Geeky Collector Hunts brings you Flea Market Finds Fridays, where we hunt local flea markets for new finds for our collection.
Toys, comics, collectibles, maybe even a bit of nostalgia.
So stick around and see what we found in this week's haul, because you never know what you're going to find at the flea market. Hey everyone, we're back with another Flea Market Friday, something.
Do you want to try that again?
Obviously. Hey everyone, we're back with another Flea Market Finds Friday.
Got it that time. Flea Market Finds Friday.
I stumble over it every time.
Flea Market Finds Fridays. Today, I cleaned up on comics again in this one.
Oh boy, did he.
I cleaned up on comics. You got a graphic novel though, but I cleaned up on comics, so stay tuned for the bargain bin comics section that we always do at the end when we're done showing off the collectibles and other goofy things that we picked up. But to start things off, we got another Funky Poop. People hate when I call them Funky Poops, so I'm gonna keep calling them Funky Poops.
We picked up an 11th Doctor.
11th Doctor Funky Poop.
On the cheap.
I'll call it a Funko Pop. It's a Funko Pop. Picked up an 11th Doctor on the cheap. I'm actually pretty sure you already have this.
I do.
So I'm going to give it to someone, or I might even throw it on eBay and sell it for some chump change or something, because I got it for cheap. It was
really?
Just kicking around. So it's not a rare pop. It's a pretty common Funko Pop here. I mean, even the rare ones, sometimes you have a hard time selling them without the box. So, I don't know. Somebody will be happy with it. Have a really hard time if I smash the head off it. I kind of want to. Okay, what else did we get before I do anything else with this more damage to this guy? They spin pretty good, yeah.
We also picked up a couple of action figures that Adrianna found.
Yeah, we didn't pick them up. Adrianna grabbed those.
Because she's awesome. She got Spider-Man and Iron Man.
Now, these were the kind of toys that you would find pretty commonly when the first Avengers movie came out.
Yes.
And that's from Amazing Spider-Man when the Andrew Garfield movies were in theaters. He's supposed to have like a web that lights or shoots or something.
I think he normally would make some noises too, but
yeah,
you can kind of hear the little kick.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, he's supposed to go flip. Gotta find some batteries or something to put in him, but it was a Spider-Man, and Adrianna absolutely loves Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is her favorite.
She's a huge Spider-Man buff. And of course, there is an Iron Man that this one actually works.
Iron Man.
It does not sound anything like Robert Downey Jr.
Not even a little bit.
Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Do, 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 do. Okay, there we go. But yeah, he makes noises and stuff. And he doesn't stop, apparently. Okay.
The arms make noises.
Yeah, okay, everything makes noises. This flicking these things makes noises. Okay. Anyway, these are Adrianna's toys that she grabbed. Pretty cool. She got them cheap. These were pretty, like I said, these were pretty common back in like 2012, 2013, around that time in stores. They're not rare toys, right?
No,
they're
nothing rare about
chunky plastic toys, but still cool. Adrianna got to play with them. She was pretty happy about that.
This is a pretty cool find that we picked up. We got 2 Lord of the Rings board games. We thought these were wicked.
Yeah. So we got Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring,
and The Two Towers.
Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers board games. And we thought all the pieces were there because Tracey opened it and counted it. Yes, this is on you.
Hey.
It's on you.
Hey, I can't. The numbers matched up with what it said on the list.
So we thought all the pieces were there, so we tried to play this with Adrianna, and apparently the part of the game where you actually end the game is missing. There's supposed to be a mountain you're supposed to climb or something.
It's a board game that you build the board as you play, and they travel up the mountain.
Apparently we're missing the only way to actually end the game, so this not being able to end the game makes this as long as Monopoly. Because Monopoly, you just can't end Monopoly, man. It just never ends.
But I mean, eventually I'll figure out some way to create that last piece.
If anybody has this and just has the mountain piece and they're not using this, they don't like the game or something like that, just send us the mountain piece, will you? We just want to play this with our daughter. We just need the little mountain piece.
This one we haven't actually tried yet, but I'm hoping that all the pieces are actually in it.
Double checked. Double checked. It seemed all the pieces were there again, but then again, she checked this one, guys. We're missing a mountain. She checked it. Are all the pieces there? Yeah, everything but a mountain.
That said, pretty awesome. We love playing board games with Adrianna.
Yes.
So.
And that was our collectibles that we found this week. And new weird stuff, books, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's how you wrap it. That's how you summarize things like there. Hey, ba, 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 black sheep. Have you any wool? All right, it is time for Bargain Bin Comics!
I only have one comic this week, but it is a graphic novel, so it's pretty awesome, and it is Batman, which is even more awesome.
Yeah, the whole graphic novel is kind of a big win there, because that's like a bunch of comics.
And it was only $1.
What?
So, graphic novel for $1? Hells yeah. It's New 52 Batman, Night of the Owls.
Night of the Owls. Is that like part of the Court of Owls lines? Gotta be.
I am assuming so. I haven't gotten around to reading this
I haven't read.
So.
I haven't read any yet. Oh, Batman: The Court of Owls.
Oh,
there you go. Gosh, we are dumb. Well, here's me not being dumb for once. I cleaned up. I've got a bunch of Red Sonjas and Swamp Things. Two of my favorite things to collect. I'm gonna put these guys down so they're not blocking us here, standing in the way. I picked up Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword, 1 and 2, and these were 80s, I believe. I don't think they were quite 70s. I think this was an 80s line that they did. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to double check that, but it's not the original
No.
Red Sonja line. But that's really cool. 2 comic covers there, very classic looking. Love the classic look. And this is She-Devil with a Sword, Red Sonja. See what I mentioned that in a previous video, how the titles are all they're all like that.
They don't make it easy on you.
But this is She-Devil with a Sword, Red Sonja, 1 and 2. So this is another one of the Red Sonja lines. Again, not the original line. I don't believe this was like around mid-80s, I think. But that's still a really cool find there. Very happy with that. And now, extremely cool, I picked up some Saga of the Swamp Things to fill some gaps in my Saga of the Swamp Thing run. Filled quite a few large gaps, actually. I mean, I still have major gaps in everything I collect.
It's a long run.
I only collect Bargain Bin comics, so almost everything I collect has gaps in it that I would love to fill. It's a family channel. So I picked up a bunch of Saga of the Swamp Things, and the issues I got that I helped fill in were issue 6, issue 9. These are like a good age now. These are about 80s runs here. Number 13, very cool with the snakes and stuff. I really wanted to show issue 24 because this has appearance by a bunch of Justice League members.
Pretty cool.
So that one was a pretty standout one for me. I was pretty happy to get that one in the discount bin. I also picked up 27, 32, and 36. Really like 36 because of all the, skeletal looking remains there. The art's really cool. 51, 52, and 54. 52, I'm a big fan of. You might recognize that art. That's a pretty famous art-looking cover right there, 52. If you find the graphic novels, some of the graphic novels have that cover on them that they use. Part of the Moore run.
Yeah.
So the Moore run is pretty awesome. And round it out, I've got a straight shot of 56, 57, and 58, which all have very cool cover artwork.
I like that blue and white. It's just very different.
All the Swamp Thing comics have really good aesthetic to them. I really like 58 too, where it says special. What's that? Special preview of the Spectre. But I like the fact that it has Hawkman and Hawkgirl on it and stuff. So very cool. Love those little crossover things. And the Swamp Thing being brownish. It's just, I don't know. It's fun art. It's fun comic. A lot of the joy of collecting comics too is a lot of it is just the cover art. It's not necessarily always the completing the run or reading the story. Sometimes the art is one of the most fun parts of it too, just the cover art. Now, granted, I open and read all my comics. I'm not one of those. I don't go buy comics and then keep them pristinely sealed and never touch them. If I buy it from a bargain bin, I'm reading it. You know what I mean? But I like to have a straight run of something before I start, so I can plow through a few at a time without any gaps. But that's super cool. Super happy with my comic haul this week. I'm blowing you away on comic hauls.
You're really blowing me away on that.
I'm like annihilating.
Stacks, man.
I know.
Stacks.
You found a lot of comics in like comic shops, discount bins and stuff like that when we've been going around. But when it comes to the flea market, man, I'm blowing you away on the comic
You're killing
hauls.
me with the comics.
Killing you with the comics. Kill me with comics.
That was another pretty awesome Flea Market Finds Friday. Of course, you guys let us know what you thought of it down in the comment section below.
Let us know if you've ever played this Lord of the Rings board game.
Yes.
And let us know if you've ever made it up, this imaginary mountain that doesn't exist, because somehow somebody completely misplaced a mountain. It's a mountain. Oh, there was a couple, actually, I want to admit, there was a couple other comics I actually picked up this week. I forgot to mention them. I picked up 2 Nightbreed comics.
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately, I misplaced them, and I can't seem to find them, because I picked them up from my buddy Johnny, the Hyper Geek Tellez. Guys, go check out his channel if you haven't. Johnny's a super nice guy, just had a baby, and he's one of my best YouTube buds ever in the world of history forever. Love you, bro. A little bit of romance going on there, hey, hey. Yeah, Johnny's your height, too.
He is.
It's like, I'm sitting with Johnny right here. But yes, I picked up a couple Nightbreeds, and if I can find them, I'll put a picture in this video, but I cannot seem to locate them for this haul. So, I don't know where I put them. They're somewhere. Okay, sorry I tangented you there, but I had to mention it, and also just to shout out my buddy Johnny, because, you know, we all love each other, so.
If you enjoy what we're doing with Flea Market, you got me all screwed up.
Flea Market Finds Fridays.
Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, share with a friend, leave a comment in the comment section below.
That's really hard for you today.
You got me way off course
really
now, talking about Johnny and your
just
deep love for him.
Just tell us stuff. Alright? You just do what you want to do. You do you. Just keep it going, guys. Inspiration.
You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat.
Oh, you got that.
At Tracey's Basement. Jason from TV on Twitter.
Oh! Oh my god, this energy. I feel like when Jay used to do videos. Guys, do this! Yeah!
And of course...
No, if you haven't seen our buddies on Boxing Rocks who used to do videos, you won't get that. But
and of course, as always, guys, keep coming back for more Tracey's Basement. Bye.